Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on changing fractions to decimals, part 2. Following on from the last video, this lesson shows how to change more difficult fractions to decimal. The following rules are helpful. Number 1. Write the numerator in an extended format with the decimal point and whatever zeros are needed. Divide the denominator into the numerator. Write the answer to the required number of decimal points. Now we'll see how to use those 3 points there, and we'll explain them very clearly. So let's start. Change each of the following fractions to decimals. The first one is 7 over 8. So we're going to do this using a division format. So basically what this means is that 7 is divided by 8. And we'll put some zeros at the end. Now it doesn't matter how many you put. You can put 3, 4, 5 or 6. It doesn't matter. However many you need, that's what you put. This is quite left up to you depending on the fraction you're dealing with. So here we go. This is the way we do our division. We go 8 divided into 7.000. And the answer always goes up the top. Now I'm sure you've seen this style of division before. 8 into 7 goes 0. Then you put the decimal point. There's 7 left over, so the remainder is 7. So 8 into 70 goes 8 times, because 8 eighths are 64. So if 8 eighths are 64, that means we have 6 left over. So we put the 6 there. 8 into 60 goes 7, because 8 sevens are 56. We have 4 left over. 8 into 40 goes 5, and that's perfect. Even division, no remainder. So have a look what we have here. So 7 over 8 is 0.875. That's a very neat little answer there. Let's look at some ones which are slightly more challenging, but the process is the same. We're going to express 1 over 3, sorry, that's 1/3 as a decimal. So we have 1.0000, so I can put as many zeros as I want, it doesn't matter. Divided by 3. So there's 3 divided into 1.0000. 3 into 1 goes 0, and there's 1 left over. 3 into 10 goes 3 times. Now we know the 3 3s are 9, so there's 1 left over. 3 into 10 goes 3 times, 1 left over. 3 into 10 goes 3 times and 1 left over, and 3 into 10 goes 3 times. So we can see a little bit of a pattern here. We can keep going on forever here, but we don't need to. This pattern tells us that the 3 keeps repeating or recurring. In other words, we can write 1/3 as 0.3 with a little dot on top. That means the 3 continues on. And the way we say it is, the answer is 0.3 recurring. That's what the little dot means, that 3 continues on. Let's have a look at the next slide. 7 over 11. We're changing that to a decimal. Okay, so we're dividing 11 into 7. That's what that means. 11 divides into 7. Put as many zeros as you want. I could have put 5 or 6, it doesn't matter. We're after some sort of pattern. See, if these decimals in the answer keep repeating, if you have enough zeros, you will see the pattern. So let's go. 11 into 7 goes 0. It does not go. Put the decimal point down. Now, there's 7 left over, because 11 into 7 doesn't go. That means the 7 is left over. 11 into 70 goes 6 times, because 11 6s are 66. There's 4 left over. 11 into 40 goes 3 times, because 11 3s are 33. 33, so there's 7 left over. 11 into 70 goes 6 times. 11 6s are 66. There's 4 left over. 11 into 40 goes 3 times, because 11 3s are 33. we can continue all these zeros on. You can put another 2 zeros and you'll get a 6, 3. So it just continues on. So we have a pattern now. So if you were to continue the division process, that is by putting more zeros down, you would see that the 6 and the 3 would keep repeating indefinitely. So 7 over 11 equals 0.63. A dot over the 6 and a dot over the 3 means 0.63636363. That's what that means. So that's all we have to write. Last example, 5 over 12. 12 divided into 5 point. Now put 6 zeros there. I didn't have to, but I did. We're just going to see how this works. 12 into 5 goes 0, 5 left over. 12 into 5 goes 4. Because 12 fours are 48, 2 left over. 12 into 20 goes 1, 8 left over. Of course 12 ones are 12, so there's 8 left over. 12 into 80 goes 6. 12 sixes are 72. 8 left over. 12 into 80 goes 6. 8 left over. 12 into 80 goes 6. 8 left over, and 12 into 80 goes 6. So we've seen the pattern. There it is there. Now, if you were to continue the division process, you would see that the 4 and the 1 terminate. That is, they stop. So 4, 1, that's it. However, the 6 continues indefinitely. So the 6 keeps going, as you can see here. What we do there is 5 over 12 equals 0.41, which terminates. Put a little dot on top of the 6, which means that the 6 continues on. So this video has shown us how to change more challenging fractions into decimals, and you just follow the straightforward division process. Keep looking for a pattern, and that tells you if something excuse me, if something repeats.